It's Shari here at the beautiful Southfield Public Library. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Get Your Imagination Cooking episode. Can you believe it? Episode 3, Dazzling Dinner. That's right. We're going to make some dazzling dinner. We're going to make some dazzling dinner muffins. But before we start, let's go over a few things. First, down below, you'll see the name of our episode and southfield.readsquared.com. That's where you can sign up for summer reading. Do it now if you haven't done it yet. That means grown-ups, children, everybody can sign up for summer reading online at that address right there, www.readsquared.com. There's no www, but I imagine it's in there. Now, let's talk about my mask. I got a brand new mask. Do you see what it has on it? It has watermelons. I got it especially for being on camera because I want all of you, all of my wonderful patrons out there to stay safe and healthy. And that means masking up whenever you're around people that don't live in your house. So even if you go to visit a friend and they're one of your best friends, always wear a mask. I know we have to get used to it, boys and girls, but once you get used to it, you'll hardly know it's there. All right, so now the next thing we're going to do is get rid of all these banners so you can watch me while I'm cooking. So down goes this one, and down goes this one. And I'll put up a banner at the end with this recipe for dinner muffins that'll give you some ideas I might not cover here. Nope, I'm not doing the chicken pot pie one in my recipe. But I am doing one that's not on there. So you'll get a little extra, a little bonus if you're watching. All right. Before we start, boys and girls, what do I always do before I start cooking? What should you always do before you start cooking? Over here at the sink, you wash your hands, right? That's what I'm going to do. Get nice and clean before I start cooking. And you'll see that I even turned off the sink with the back of my hand, so I'm not touching it with my fingers. All right, now I'm going to wipe my hands off, dry them off, so they're nice and clean, because I'm going to be using them a lot. You'll see in a minute. All right, so I've got one muffin tin, just like you would make cupcakes or muffins in. And there's a couple of ways you can use a spray and do it like this, or you can use an oil. You can use vegetable oil, canola oil, or what I use a lot is olive oil. So I'll do one of these with a towel that I had. Well, that beep you heard was my oven because you got to preheat your oven to 350. I'm not going to actually do much. I'll put them in at the very end. So you'll see me putting them in, but I don't have anything in there right now. I made my samples earlier because boys and girls, I'm not really great with too many things at once. I can do a couple things at once. But if I had something in while I'm focusing on you, there might be a little smoke in the lounge, and we do not want that. So nothing in the oven at this time. But if you're doing this at home, or you're going to do it at home, 350 degrees preheat before you start getting your muffins ready. I got some refrigerated biscuit dough. You can use crescent roll dough too. It really doesn't matter. And any brand that you choose. Mine is just the generic kind that was at the grocery store. And you could go to any grocery store. I'm thinking even drugstores would have refrigerated dough. They're not a hard thing to find. All right. So you want to put it into your muffin cup or your cupcake cup. And press it down. Try to get the air bubbles out. Sometimes the dough has bubbles in it. And you want to get those out or they won't bake evenly. So press it in so that it covers the cup, just like that. You can do as many as you have biscuits. I have 3. I had 5, but I made a couple earlier. Again, get those air pockets out. All right, here's my third one. Oh, it's sticking to the plate. I got it. Get it? Oh, so it covers. It's a little tricky, but just keep working with the dough and it'll cooperate. You just got to keep kind of working with it so it covers all sides of the round cup. And that's what you have once you're all done. Now is the fun part. Boys and girls, this recipe that I'm going to show you later, I'm going to scroll where you can find it, has a lot of ideas, and I'm going to give you a couple. I bet you can come up with a lot of ideas just looking in your fridge. I'm pointing to our fridges or your pantry. Just see what you have, and chances are you can take all of those ingredients and put them in a dinner muffin, dinner biscuit, but they look like muffins. So the first kind I'm going to make is a taco muffin. I've got some taco sauce right here. You can use any brand that you like. Not going to tell you the brand because this is not an advertisement for any particular products. This is just what I use at home. And you're going to get the taco. Very important to get the taco sauce all over, up the sides. So you're going to coat it just like that. All right. What else do we like in a taco? How about some taco meat? Mine is veggie taco crumbles. You can use ground beef. You could use ground chicken. You could use ground pork, whatever you put in a taco. All right, and then what else do you put in tacos? I put cheese in mine. And when you serve it, which I'll talk about serving at the very end, you could put like tomatoes and lettuce, guacamole, more taco sauce or salsa. You could serve it with a whole bar and people could top their muffins. Oh, what was I looking for? Oh, olives. You could do olives if you like. I'm going to do a few olives. And for a little bit of crunchy texture, right on top, I crushed up some taco chips. Nacho taco chips would be delicious. Mine are Cool Ranch flavored, but you could use any flavor of taco chips to give it a little more zing. And there is your taco dinner muffin. Now, I'm going to go and rinse my spoon because it's got barbecue sauce on it, a little soap on it. Got all the barbecue sauce off because now I'm going to use it after I dry it. Add it to my little pile of paper towels over here. Now I'm going to make a chicken parmigiano because I love chicken parmesan. But mine is not chicken because, again, I'm a vegetarian. So I'm making a chicken parmesan, only I'm using veggie nuggets. So let's see, where did my nuggets go? Ah, here they are. Put them right in here, just a few. You don't want to put too many because they're going to bake around it. There you go. And I'm going to top it with a little more sauce. And I'll show it to you in a minute. Okay. All right, I'll put my spoon. Let me hit all my ingredients over here. And now I'm going to put some Parmesan cheese on it. There you go. And I'll hold it up for you since you can't quite see it. There it is, my taco and my chicken Parmesan. Now I've got one more cup. So now I'm going to do that barbecue chicken one I told you about that I made earlier that I'm going to make now too. But I got to go rinse my spoon again. All right. Again, you can use any kind of barbecue sauce that you like. Any kind. This was the kind I had at home. So, and then you're going to do what you did with the tomato sauce, what I did rather. Tomato sauce and the taco sauce. You just put in a little bit and spread it around, get it nice and even, just like this. And I'm going to backtrack a minute to my chicken Parmesan cup because I forgot to add something. Oh, live. Gotta love live every week, right? I always forget something, right? A sprinkle of oregano on the chicken Parmesan, just a sprinkle, and a sprinkle of basil. Perfect. All right. So I added those because I forgot them. Try to add them before you put your chicken in. Don't do what I did. Back to the barbecue chicken. Now we're going to add our veggie nuggets. You could add barbecue chicken. You could do this with shredded pork, barbecue pork. You could do it with barbecued ribs off the bone. Shred that off. Whatever you like. I'm going to top it with a little bit. Come on, barbecue sauce. Oh, there we go. Okay. And then these would go in the oven at 350 degrees for 15 minutes. So that is your dazzling dinner muffins. I think they came out pretty cool. I'm going to put these in the oven in a minute. While I'm cleaning up, I'm going to let them bake. But before I do that, I want to show you some finished ones that I made earlier. Here they are. Don't they look delicious? I've got a taco one, and you'll see I've got the taco chips in there for an extra crunch. And I've got the barbecue chicken one. Yum, yum, yum. Serve this with a nice green salad, a fruit salad, coleslaw, potato salad. Great summer meal and so easy. 20 minutes to put it together, 15, 20 minutes. 20 minutes to bake it at 350, and you're done. Super simple and easy. Now, I know you all want to know where to get the recipe now, so I'm going to show you that before I sign off. That is the address right there, right on our library's website, www.southfieldlibrary.org. We've got all of our recipes from our breakfast, granola, and overnight oats, our wrap sandwiches that we did last week, and our muffins. And next week, we'll be popping up some fun with snacks. We're going to be doing all kinds of flavors of popcorn, one of my favorite snacks. I used to work in a movie theater, so believe it or not, even after like 10 years of popcorn, I still love it to this day. So join me for that next week. And be sure to watch this week. We've got lots of fun stuff going on. We have our family story time this Thursday. We'll hope you'll join us if you have young children. Songs and stories, lots of fun. And this Friday, like the past 3 Fridays, we'll unveil our Imagine Your Menagerie creature. And you can make one of your own. Last week it was a Thunderbird. The week before it was a 9-tailed fox. And the week before it was dragons. And there's always a really cute example to get you going so you can make your own creatures at home and show them to us. So I really, really, really hope that you'll get involved in Imagine Your Menagerie because it's a super fun way to get creative and do something fun at home to beat the heat inside in the air conditioning. Hopefully most of you have air conditioning. So this is Librarian Shari saying, get your imagination cooking. And I will see you maybe Thursday at story time and maybe next Monday. Thanks for joining us. See ya.